So now Google Ads language settings. Friends, there is a very important setting in Google Ads that doesn't get the required attention, meaning that people do not focus on it and mostly forget this setting. And then people let this setting to remain as it is. When people are taught about the language settings particularly, they are taught to leave it as it is. But it isn't so. It is entirely dependent on the specific country to country and how much you can understand each and every setting, and you can master, which will make you better at it. You will become a professional, and after regular practice, you can become an expert and generate very good income from it. Alright, today we will discuss language settings. So whenever we create a new campaign, there is a setting in the new campaign called language setting. So you will be able to see it here as well, that when we had created a campaign and now we are showing you a live project. There's a language setting, and when we create as it is campaign, same settings are there. So what do? We select the network, the location and the audience. But we always keep the language as English only and don't change it. What is the meaning of English? Is it that our ad is running in English and its title, its headline, everything is in English? So is this why this setting is appearing? No. The reason why the English option is appearing here is as when we use Google, there are 3 criteria that are included in it. First, let's understand those criteria. After that, I will tell you in more detail. So basically, there are 3 particular criteria for this. Okay. So here, out of the 3 criteria, the first one that we know about is device setting. The second criteria is user language search. And the third criteria is Google accounts setup. The language setting has to be chosen from here. Now in this part of the process, how do you think that Google is going to understand that which user knows what language? Does the user know the English language, or do they know the Tamil language? Or whether that person knows the languages that are spoken in different countries like Chinese or Japanese or any other. So how will Google know this? So the story that runs here is, it is majorly that there are 3 criteria. And like if anyone uses it for searching for something on Google or searching on YouTube or any other platform, then Google knows that this user is someone who searches for content and then watches it. So what language is used? Does he use English? Does he use Hindi? Or does he use some other language? And just like that, the device which is being used by the user to search or watch something, so what language setting is used on that? And what the user is more comfortable with? And for Google account, when you make or set up your account, then there also you get the option for language settings. Maybe you are there choosing Hindi, or you are choosing English, or you are choosing Tamil, right? Or you are choosing some other language like Urdu or whatever you are choosing. So then there are those options there. Thus, based on all these specific criteria, Google is aware of, and it is asking here to select the language that your customers speak. So like in my scenario, I will speak both Hindi and English. So is it that I want to, and it can be that I am going to be running ads only from India. So I can choose both English and Hindi, right? So let us now say that I am running ads in Japan as well as in India. So then I can choose Hindi, English and Japanese all at once, right? So here we have to choose all those specific languages that we all know very well, and it is used by our target audiences who know English or Hindi and will be seeing these ads. So therefore, if you are going to select only English, then you will have to choose Hindi or the language of that particular region or that specific country. So that has to be chosen. Maybe you are only running ads in Gujarat, right? So based on that, now let me tell you one more thing here. The main thing I want to share with you here now is when your customers are speaking a certain language, you cannot run ad in English. You have to run it in Hindi as to show it to the audience who selected Hindi on their mobile to see ads in Hindi. And they watch videos and type in Hindi. So you have to target those people. Some businesses want to target only those who speak Hindi. So what will they do? They will cut out English and make it as Hindi. So what will happen there? An option for Hindi will appear. And the language option will go from here. So when the Hindi option will appear here, Google will know which customers speak it and will show them Hindi ads. And it can be that they prefer to search in Hindi or see Hindi ads. Or if they type everything in Hindi language, then these ads will be seen. And this is fully as per your choice. So today we understood how to use this setting. I am explaining these settings to you one by one, as when we create campaigns, if you will have the knowledge about every feature, every option, So it will be easier for me to explain it in detail to you and help you create in-depth ads and how you can do it and how to run those features. And when I will explain every single thing again, you will recall it better and it will be easier to understand instead of just teaching how to create a campaign. Or you may face difficulties in learning ad campaigns.